Okay, for side 2 of lesson 167, page 334, we're doing something new. This will not be on your test, so don't worry about that. But this is just a fun trick. This is teaching you guys how to check your subtraction problems. You can always know if you got your answer right. And the way you do it is by checking. In subtraction, we have some terms that we haven't talked about in a while. The top number in a subtraction problem is the minuend. Okay, the top number in a subtraction problem is the minuend. The second number, the number we subtract from the minuend, is called the subtrahend. And the answer, which we do talk about quite often, is the difference. Okay, so we take the minuend, we subtract the subtrahend from it, and we find the difference in the end. In order to check your work, you're going to add the difference. So you're going to bring the difference up. And then you're going to add it to the subtrahend. And then if you get the minuend, you know you did it right. Okay, so we're going to take the answer, which is the difference. We're going to add it to the second number that we're subtracting here, the subtrahend. And if you got your subtraction problem right, your answer will be the minuend. 53 minus 17 equals 36. So 36 plus 17 should equal 53. Let's try one out. Let's look at B here. 71 minus 26. Well, we can't take 6 away from 1, so we're going to borrow. We take the 7 and make it a 6. And we take this 1 here and make it a 10, because we're taking the 10 that we borrowed, adding it. We're not making it a 10. We're making it an 11. Second time I did that in 2 days. So 11 minus 6 equals 5. 6 minus 2 equals 4. Now to check the answer, we're going to put our answer, our difference, at the top. And we're going to add it to our subtrahend, 26. And let's see if we get the same thing that they got here. 5 plus 6 is 11. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 5 plus 2 is 7. So we did. We got it right. We have 71 equals 71. So we can always check to say, if you're doing a subtraction problem on a test or on a paper, you can take the time to check your work to see if you got it correct. Let's try C, 67 minus 19. So we have 7 minus 9, which we cannot do, so we're going to cross off the 6 and make this a 5. Take the 10 that we're borrowing and add it to the 7 for 17. 17 minus 9 equals 8. And 5 minus 1 equals 4. Let's see if we did it right. So we're going to take our answer, our difference, and we're going to start with that at the top. And we're going to add it to the subtrahend, 19. If we got this subtraction problem right, what answer should we get here? We should get this answer, 67. So let's see. 8 plus 9 is 17. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 5 plus 1 is 6. So we did. We got it correct. Good job, us. Let's do D. 201 minus 74. Well, we cannot take 4 away from 1. We have to come all the way over to this 2. Borrow that. Make this a 10. But now we have to borrow from it. So we make it a 9. And the 1 becomes an 11. 11 minus 4 equals 7. 9 minus 7 equals 2. 1 minus nothing equals 1. Well, now it's time to check. So we're going to move our 127 to the top of the checkbox, 127. We're going to add it to the subtrahend of 74. And we should get 201 if we did this correctly. 7 plus 4 equals 11. Looks good so far. We have a 1 in the ones place. 1 plus 2 is 3. And 3 plus 7 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. Did we get it right? Yes, we did. 201 equals 201. We did it. All right, why don't you guys try E and F on your own. Push pause now. See how you do with those two, and then come back and check your answers. All right, 5 minus 9 we can't do, so we're going to borrow from the 3. and now we'll make this a 15. 15 minus 9 equals 6. We can't take 8 away from 2, so we're going to borrow from this 6, make it a 5. 12 minus 8 equals 4, and 5 minus nothing equals 5. And now we check. 546 plus the subtrahend of 89. 6 plus 9 equals 15, carry the 1. 5 plus 8 is 13, carry the 1. 635, did we get it right? We sure did. 635 equals 635. And 30 minus 16, we're going to cross off the 3, make it a 2. And we're going to make this a 10. 10 minus 6 equals 4. And 2 minus 1 equals 1. Now we're going to add these two together. Take our difference, 14, plus our subtrahend, 16. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And we got that correct because we started with a 30. And we added the subtrahend and the difference together to get 30. Our answer was correct. Number 2, we're going to write the times. Well, the hour hand here is past the 4, but not to the 5 yet, so we're in the 4 o'clock hour. And then we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 4:13. Our hour hand here is between the 12 and the 1, so it's 12. And then we have our long hand at the 6, which is 30, but it's 1 minute past, so we have 12:31. And now we have to set the minute hand for 3:43. So they already did the hour hand for you. We have, it's almost to the 4, but not quite because we're still in the 3 o'clock hour. And the 8 is where 40 would be, but we need 43. So we go 1, 2, 3. And that's right where we need to draw our line. Whoops. Something like that. Pretty close. All right, 3:43. And now we're going to do number 4. Mark the circle under the value of 4 in each number. Well, the 4 in the first one here is in what place? The tens, hundreds, or thousands? That's easy enough. That's in the tens place. The next one, the 4, is in which place? Tens, hundreds, or thousands? This is in the hundreds place. The next one, we have 64,713. What place is the 4 in? It's in the thousands place. Finally, 52,614. The 4 is in what place? The ones place. And there you have it, boys and girls. This is the last math lesson we'll be doing together this year, which is bittersweet. I hope you had fun learning something new today, and I hope you remember it in 3rd grade next year. And I just hope you guys have an awesome afternoon. I love you.